What if everything you've ever done, said, or even thought was about to be revealed? A day is coming, a day when the great throne judgment will take place, a day when Jesus Christ will return to judge the living and the dead, a day when everything you've ever done will be laid bare, and the entire world will witness the glory of God's justice. Will your name be called? Will you be among those invited into eternal peace in heaven? Or will you face the consequences of your actions before God and be cast into the lake of fire and brimstone? On Judgment Day, Jesus Christ will return, not quietly but with great power and glory. The Bible tells us that the heavens and the earth will tremble, and the sound of trumpets will announce his arrival. Every eye will see him. Every knee will bow before him. On this day, everyone, from every nation, from every generation, will stand before the throne of God. No one will be hidden. No one will escape his gaze. The book of life will be opened, and every person will be judged based on their actions, their hearts, and their choices. The book of life contains the names of those who have chosen to follow Jesus Christ, who have accepted God's love and his forgiveness. These are the ones who will enter heaven, a place of eternal peace, joy, and the presence of God. But not everyone will enter heaven. For those who have rejected Jesus, who have chosen their own way apart from God, there is another fate. The Bible tells us they will be cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, a place of eternal torment and separation from God. But for those who have accepted Jesus Christ, heaven will be their eternal home, a place where there is no more death, no more sorrow, and no more pain. In heaven, there will only be peace, joy, and perfect fellowship with God. Imagine a place where there are no broken hearts, no fear, no tears. Heaven is described as a beautiful city, shining with the light of God's glory. The streets are paved with gold, and the gates are made of pearls. There is no darkness, no pain, and no end to the happiness that flows from the presence of God. This is God's promise, a new heaven and a new earth, where justice, peace, and love will reign forever. A world where every tear is wiped away and where there is no more suffering. In heaven, you will live in perfect peace, worshiping God with all the saints, free from the pain of this broken world. The love of God will surround you, and you will dwell in his presence for all eternity. But for those who have rejected Jesus Christ, their fate is grim. The Bible speaks of the lake of fire and brimstone, a place of eternal fire, torment, and regret. It is a place where they will be separated from God forever. In the lake of fire, there is no escape, no second chance. The torment is eternal. There is no peace, no comfort, and no hope. The Bible describes it as a place where the worm does not die and the fire is not quenched. It is a place of unimaginable suffering. This is the ultimate consequence for those who refuse to accept the free gift of salvation that Jesus offers. There will be no more chances after Judgment Day. On Judgment Day, God's justice will set everything right. All the wrongs of the world, every act of cruelty, every lie, every selfishness will be judged. The injustice that has plagued the earth will be made right. Every sin will be accounted for, and no wrong will go unpunished. But God's justice isn't like human justice. It is perfect, it is fair, it is merciful, it is also final. The choices you make in this life determine your eternal destiny. God doesn't want anyone to perish. He offers forgiveness and grace to all who will accept it. But he is also holy and cannot let sin go unpunished. This is why Judgment Day is so serious. It is a day when every person will stand before a righteous and holy God, and he will judge justly. But the day of judgment is not only a day of justice, it's also a day of hope. It's the day when God will make all things new. He will restore his creation to its perfect, peaceful state. This is God's promise, a world free from pain, free from death, where God's love rules forever. And Jesus Christ will reign as King, bringing peace to all who follow him. There will be no more war, no more tears, no more sickness, and no more suffering. Everything will be made new, and those who are in Christ will enjoy a perfect relationship with God forever. Judgment Day is coming. Your choices today matter. Will you choose to follow Jesus Christ? Will you accept God's love and forgiveness? Will you live in a way that honors God and cares for others? This is your moment to choose, because on that day it will be too late to change.